In this video, we are going to be running a seemingly endless number of raids inside of one fruit. Now, if you don't know, once you start getting to C2, but mainly in C3, some bosses will start dropping you keys. You can use these keys to run raids, which you can drop accessories, and also essence, which you can use to awaken some fruits. But we are mainly going to be doing it for the accessories and even a weapon. And if we're lucky, we'll also be awakening a fruit, which I'll be getting into in the video itself. And yes, I know there are better raids, but these are the best ones I could find that don't require me to deal like 100 trillion damage to win a single round. I'm pretty strong, but not that strong. So if you haven't already and you do enjoy this video, please drop a quick like and subscribe. It is free and it does help out the channel. But let's go ahead and get started. Okay, we have a lot to do in this video. I have a small list of things I want to collect, as you can see from the screen. Lots of accessories, a weapon, and even maybe an awakened fruit if we can do it. Now, the raids I want to run in this video is I want to run the lightning raid, the phoenix raid, and the quake raid. I do also have a few flame keys I want to use at some point, but I'm going to wait for a event for that to happen. Waiting for a 1.5x drop rate one, which I'll get into the reason why later, but just so you know how you can get these keys. You get most of them by just killing this boss right here, Blackbeard in the back. When you kill him, he has a chance to drop you, first of all, the Quake keys, which are very, very rare, and the Phoenix keys, which are even rarer. You can also get the Phoenix keys by following these red arrows to sea events in C3. There's a small chance for the sea serpent. Dragon or whatever they're called to drop the Phoenix key. Also a bunch of other stuff too, but not needed for this video. And then a few flame keys from killing this boss right here. Not a whole bunch of them though, but there is a small chance for one of the items that you can normally get in the Quake dungeon that you can get in this one too. And then for the lightning keys, just go kill Anel in C2 and he'll drop a ton of them. I AFK'd that boss for a very long time, so I have a ton of those keys ready to be used. Now, like most of these drops are a 0.5% chance, but I do have the game pass to make it a 1% chance normally. And I will be paying for a drop boost once the initial codes run out. Let's just hope we get lucky with the raid boosts, because at this point, I'm just tired of waiting for the ones I need. And there we go. We have 30 minutes of boost. Let's use this, and otherwise I'll pay, because I want to get this hat. I have a ton of keys for this. As you can see, I have 77 more of these keys. And we're not doing this for the awakening, by the way. We are doing this so that way I can get the hat. We're trying to get the back piece of his setup. Of course, this is going to be super annoying because it makes me reload every single time. But at least this boss is weak. It's like less than 100 billion. I like how weak this thing is. Nothing again. Nothing. Okay, absolutely nothing that time. Nothing. Oh, that's not what I need. We just got one of the drops, but it's not the one I wanted. But that is a good thing that we got a drop. It means that we can get drops. Nothing. 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 And my boost gone. Nothing again. And quickly just shifting what raid I'm doing. We're gonna go ahead and do the flame raid because I have a few keys for it, but the main reason is because there's currently a 1.5 times drop boost on this thing, and there is one drop in it that's really, really good. Being the corrupted version of, oh, not bad. Didn't get medals from this, but it's the corrupted version of Whitebeard's weapon. Okay, nothing again. Nothing. Isn't this good for sea medals, if anything? Are you kidding me? I get one of his items, but it's not the right item. That is so annoying. There's that, his trousers, and then his weapon. I want his weapon. That's the only reason to run this. I don't even think his accessories are good. Oh, they're not bad, actually. They boost fruit and sword. Might be kind of good, but even then, I want the weapon. That's what I want. Nothing. Nothing. And we only have one more chance. And we did not get what we wanted. So what happens if you run out of keys? It just kicks you. Okay. Okay, back to lightning raids, I guess. I have no shortage of those. 45 more. And, oh my lord, we got the outfit. That is so annoying. That was the first round too. Are you kidding me? I got the two items I did not want because I do not care about the awakening. I do not care about these. I just care about the back piece. Like the set is not better. Well, actually, it might be better than what it might be a little better than what I'm using right now. But these numbers are never right, the ones I'm reading right now, so it might not actually be better. I mean, we'll try it on because we already have the two pieces, so once we get to third, we might as well. Nothing, 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 and nothing. And there we go. We got it. Okay, finally. That took an extra 20 minutes. That was about just under an hour of rounds. I think I started with 70. I gotta leave 1 second. There we go. I didn't want to take my key again, but I think I started with like 70 something. I'm at 34. So I went through half of them, which doesn't bode well considering I also want to run a bunch of Quake and Phoenix keys this video. and I only have 56 of each. So we might get lucky. We'll see. But finally got the full setup. Let's see if it's actually better though. Thunder God. So right now we're at, the only stats that really matter is we have 62.5% damage. If I go ahead and equip this full setup, it is only 55%, which is really weird because the set bonus says it's supposed to be 65.31. I almost wonder if the set bonus doesn't actually work in this game. Well, either way, the back item still gives us a massive boost because I can go ahead and just leave my 2 outfits on, but I get an extra 15% more damage than I did with the other item I was using beforehand. So that is really good. We're at 57.49 and then 20. So 77.49% damage. That is actually really, really good. But we can get that higher, especially for our fruit. And I'm kind of tired of waiting for these boosts. I really am, because this never gives me the ones I actually want. I think we're gonna go ahead and run the raids. I'm gonna do the Phoenix last. I'm gonna delay that as much as possible because those keys are really hard to get. So let's go ahead. We're gonna run the Quake. And our goal is to get literally everything from this raid. There isn't a drop we don't want. And I'm glad we got the damage boost because this is gonna be difficult to make sure I get all my boosts activated because this thing has just under 1 trillion health. Get all my boosts activated and get ready to nuke. There we go. Look at him. Hope he doesn't deal too much damage. Look at that. 900. That is a lot. Spread through that as much as possible. And there we go. It's dead and no drops. On the bright side, we can kill him decently easy. And nothing again. And oh, that's really good. To get 10 Quake Essence. I do want to use the fruit and I need 150 of those if I want to fully awaken it. Nothing. Nothing. Nothing at all again. Nothing. There's another 8. Another 6. Another 8. Nothing. Nothing. Okay, another 8. Hey, 10. Not bad. Another 10. Nothing. 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 There's 4. Another 4. 6. Nothing. 4. Another 4. Another 4. Nothing. 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 There's 6. Nothing. Another 4. Another 4. Nothing. And I have to go get more boosts now. 10. Nothing. Nothing. 8. Nothing. 8. Another 8. Another 4. Nothing. Nothing. Still nothing. Nothing. 10. And we are running low on keys. We have less. We have 9 left and we only need 2 more essence for that. But I can't really use the essence unless I get the weapon drop. And there we go. That's the last we need. So we have 8 keys to get the thing I really need. Nothing. 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 And this is the last try I can do right now. And nothing. Dang it. Okay, well, I have all the essence I need. So I can realistically, if I wanted to, go and try to get a bunch of keys for the flame raid, which is a much better option percent chance wise to get the weapon. It also has the other armor drop. So, and also it's much more common to get a flame awakening raid boost. And also these flame keys are incredibly easy to run and grind for because the boss spawns in as soon as the server loads. So especially if you have a private server, you can just continuously rejoin the same private server and get drops, or you'll get nothing. One of the two. See, you just got 2 and it only took like 30 more seconds. Oh, let's go. We got it. See, yeah, flame raid's probably the way to go. I collected 8 keys and I just read a whole bunch and we finally got it. There we go. Okay. Now the reason why I wanted that weapon is because that weapon has a very, very special property once you use it with the Quake fruit. And that is, it gives you a massive 55% damage increase to it. It's called Tremor Fruit in this game, but I know it is Quake. Now, technically, the Awakened Quake is worse than Soul, so I bet there's already people asking why I'm trying to go for a weaker fruit. But it's only slightly weaker. The base damage is higher, and the DPS is lower, but I do not know if this is being calculated with the weapon or not. Because if it's calculated without the weapon, this is actually supposed to be, this is probably be way better than Soul. But before we do that, I want to do some damage tests. So let's head over to an island with a bunch of health. And I want to see how much damage my stuff deals right now, because I spent a bunch of time raising my sword stats, as you can see, and my devil fruit. They're both very close to max. This number being max. Also, my armament and conquerors are maxed now, which is awesome. But I spent a bunch of time leveling these up, just like it's purely AFKing sword by itself, and then doing the same with fruit. Because even though I can get several thousand levels a night from AFKing, if it's split across everything, it doesn't look like it's that much. So I've just been focusing on the stuff that I really care about. It is still gonna take a while though to get max. But I want to compare damages with using Soul and my God weapon, and using Soul and my Awakened Yoru, which is supposed to be better, but I think it was because my sword stats were weak that it isn't. So I want to test out all these numbers. I want to see how strong we are. And of course, hopefully 1.2 billion is enough. Let's test full fruit and full sword without M1. So with this full combo, with these two things, we deal 939 billion. That's actually a lot more than the last time I tested. Let's go ahead and also do it with this weapon. course, make sure to reactivate demon legs because it disables itself once we equip something. And let's see, how much do we deal with all of these? Way more. Okay, so my Yoru is now better, 977 billion, because my stats have caught up. Yeah, when your lower stats, getting boost weapons is better than trying to multi stuff, because every test I did beforehand, the god weapon was better because of the buff, giving more damage to my fruit than my sword can deal on its own, despite the sword being way better than the god weapon. But now that's no longer the case. So we have a really good setup here. So we deal 977 billion with this combo. Now we're gonna go ahead and let me actually go ahead and level up this corrupted weapon so I can actually like get full damage. But the cool thing about this sword, this corrupted sword, is not only does it boost the fruit we're about to awaken by so much, it's also just better than my Yoru, even without the fruit. Because this sword is supposed to deal 200 million more damage, but its DPS is like 10% more, which is a lot. Let's also not forget to upgrade the weapon. I almost forgot about this feature. The only thing that matters is upgrading damage and then attack speed. I don't think the Sea Stone actually matters unless you're PvPing. Okay, there we go, max mastery. So we have Dark Tremor Pulse, which is a buff, and it's basically the god weapon, but better. So it gives 55% damage to itself, 10% damage to other things. So that'd be like a 10% damage boost to like my fruit, for example, and like my fighting style. But it also gives a 55% damage buff to the Tremor Fruit, which we're about to use in a moment, and a 35% to the Dark Fruit, which isn't good. Don't use the Dark Fruit. Just get yourself the Tremor. But okay, let's go ahead and activate this buff. That should be active now. Let's test damage amounts. Bombard it with all of the attacks. And this deals 1.11 trillion. So yeah, this is our strongest sword yet. 1.11 T. That is amazing. Let me just finish you off because you're so almost dead anyway. You got his outfit. Awesome. I don't even know if that's good. Sword damage. And it's whatever. But okay, so now that we've done that, now that we know our damage is with my current setup, let's go, I'm guessing, equip the Tremor and then awaken it, because we already have all the things for it. Well, so I was mistaken on the damage. The default corrupted is only like 200 million more, but the Dark Tremor Pulse makes it like almost 10 billion more damage. So it's a way better sword. But there are some like way better swords than this one. Not even close. Now, rip my soul fruit. I'm really hoping this one's better, because I don't have another soul fruit. If I type in soul, I don't have one. But we do have the Tremor, so let's go ahead and equip that and then eat it. So there we go. Now we have this. I don't think it replaces itself if I awaken it, but I should probably go level it up, which I can do pretty easily just by killing the enemies on this island. They drop way more mastery. And look at that. 2 kills, already level 900. This island is just better. Oh yeah, this is also the one with the giant wave attack. It's kind of slow, but it does a lot of damage. Do I have a fly? I don't think I have a fly. Nope, we do not. Okay. Well, at least I have Skywalk still. Okay, so we have that. We have all the abilities on it. Let's go ahead and awaken all of these. And then if we go ahead and press equip, now we're actually using them. Okay, cool. We have all of our attacks. Don't forget to activate the impulse. It gives the little aura to it. And then demon legs. Okay, let's go test the damage with this thing. It's listed as lower, but I'm pretty sure it's higher if you have the correct setup. Okay, this should be some fun. Using this fruit and our sword. I don't even know what these attacks do, so hopefully we use these right. Spam them all. That's how you use them. And then our sword. Yep, this does more damage. 1.71 trillion. And that's just with those. We also get an additional... How much damage does this give me? An additional 200 billion and then an additional 70 billion on top of that. That is insane. We're very close to 2 trillion damage. And that's not even counting the fact that, you know, the timers reset. We deal even more damage than that in a short amount of time. Yeah, this is fun. Very, very excited. I'm so spinny. Yep, that was a massive increase. So we've already done most of the stuff I want to do in this video. There is one last set of things I want to do. We managed to get incredibly lucky. And this will be the new fruit we're using for a while now. I would like to get the rest of his outfits, because I think the only thing we got, if I go to accessories, And we only got his hat. It would be kind of nice to try to get his pants because it might be better than what we're using right here. But yet again, I can't really trust these numbers, so I'm not entirely sure. But that's not the last thing I want to do. I want to also try to run some of my Phoenix raids because I go to my items. I have 58 attempts with the Phoenix keys. I do want to get more because I don't think I'll be able to get it in 58. But if I do get it in 58, because I only need to get 2.5% drop items, which would be 2% with the full setup. And I'm tired of trying to wait for the correct raid events to be active because they're just never going to be active. And even then, there's only a 50% chance it's the one I actually want. If it even perks on the right raid. We don't have long, so let's go ahead and run what we have. Nope, nope, and nothing. I think that was my last key. Indeed it was. Looks like the next event is not of any help. Well, I'm guessing let's go ahead and do this. We're gonna run some Phoenix raids. We have a bunch of keys for it. There are 2 different drops we want to get, both of which being the accessories, also being the only drops we can get. This thing has over 1 trillion health at times. So we have some work to do. Oh, this is a pretty dungeon. I'm quite fond of the look of this one. It's much better than the Quake one, just being a box. And here he is, Draco the Phoenix. Just under this one. It has a random health amount, so sometimes it's higher. Oh, we already got the clothes. Let's go. That bolds incredibly well. That means we have... how many keys do we have? 57 more to get the other piece. Oh, Lord. That bolds so well. I really hope we get this fast. Because this is the most nerve-wracking key because I think it might actually be the rarest key. At least the rarest I've looked into getting. And also the one that's like the most pain to AFK. Also because the F takes so long to activate, whenever it starts this animation, I go ahead and activate the F ability on Tremor. So that way by the time... Yeah, there we go. He's past the 1 trillion on this one. And no drops. But as you can see, as soon as he spawns in, he gets hit by the wave. Deals so much damage. Nothing. Nothing. Still nothing. Nothing. Also, there's no way I'm getting this thing awakened. The essence is lower, and I need more than I did for Tremor. Nothing. 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 Hey, we actually got essence for once. I don't need them. Nothing. Nothing. More nothing. Still more nothing. Love getting nothing. Nothing. Still nothing. Ooh, 2 essence this time. We need so much more if we wanted to use them, but... whatever. Ooh, 6 this time. Nothing. 8. Okay. 4. Nothing. Nothing. 2. Nothing. Nothing. Still nothing. 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 6. Nope. Nothing. Still nothing. 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 Still nothing. Nothing. 2. Nothing. 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 Getting nervous now. Still nothing. 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 Phoenix. Don't need it though. Nothing. Nothing. More Phoenix. Let's go. We got him. Woo. Okay. If I type in key, how many do I have left? Only 7. Oh my Lord. That took way too many. But it could have been way worse. I'm so glad we got them. Okay, so now that we have those items, if I go ahead and go to my bag, and right now we are at 77.49, and with these, we're at 90, just under 90%. But it only affects fruit, so I'm not even sure if it's fully better or not. Considering like our sword does a ton of damage now, so let's go test our damage amount, I guess. Here's the setup. We have this and these 2 things. That's really good. Okay, this should be fun. Bam, all of the abilities. And let's see, 1.5 trillion. I can probably deal a bit more, but if we also go ahead and deal damage with all of these, it's an extra 200 billion. So we're like 1.7 trillion damage in one combo. And just to test it one more time while making sure that like everything hits. Yeah, there we go. 1.61 trillion. So a little bit more that time. Honestly, yeah, no, we're super powerful. That was worth the upgrade. Granted, we are just fully stacked for fruit damage. So our sword is at a disadvantage, but the fruit is just so powerful that makes up for it.